question 9 from the CSEC Mathematics May 2021 paper. Alright. What I really want you to do, is download the past paper and try each question. Right? As you prepare yourself for the exam, whether in the next exam, or the exam after the next, or the exam after the exam after the next, whatever it is, and you try it out. Try these things. Now, it says in the diagram below, and a geometry and trigonometry, it is covered. In the diagram below, you have E, C, G, and F are points on the circumference of a circle. On the circumference, alright. Now, EG is a diameter of the circle. That means they pass through O, The tangent AEB. Remember, the tangent is a line that touch the circle. Cut through the circumference, so you just touch the circle. The tangent AEB is parallel to CD. Alright, so you see the one line I saw and the one line I saw, it shows them parallel. Angle AEC. Angle AEC so the angle AEC is equal to 68 degrees, and angle EFD equals 106 degrees. What do you say so? Determine the value of each of the following angles. Show detailed working where necessary and give a reason to support your answer. Let me just copy this and put it over the next screen. Alright. So we have it here. So, what they want? So what they want again? ECD. Alright. You must find ECD. No. ECD. So the angle ECD, they want this angle ECD. So how you going to get it? Alright. Now, when it comes to ECD, you see here this angle and this angle, right? Now, consider this. Let me see now. If you look on this, and you see the angles here, right? You can see them are alternate angles, or some people might call it Z angles, right? Them are alternate angles. So here, this must be equal to this. AEC is equal to ECD. because them are alternate angles, so this have 68 degrees, right? So ECD has 68 degrees because them alternate angles. AEC equal ECD, because of course you have the line CE. It has a transversal, it cuts the two parallel lines AB and CD. Alright? So ECD equals 68 degrees. See what else them say? CEG. The next one is CEG. CEG. Alright, CEG, which angle now? CEG. So basically, they want this angle, CEG. Alright, what do you think now? First of all, what you tell me, this angle our angle AEG, which angle? How much? Alright? Notice AE is part of tangent, and then EG are really the diameter of the circle. That means from E to O would have been the radius. Now, remember the relationship or the angle between the radius and the tangent at the point of tangency. That angle must be 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees. Now, angle CEG is part of the 90 degrees. The remaining part of the 90 degrees are the 68. You come so, and you stop. Then if you continue, you get 68. Now the thing is, if you want to find this angle in your sun now, it would have to be 90, all of this, minus 68, this. See that? So 90 minus 68 would have been what? 90 minus 60 at 30, then drop 8 off at 30, give you 22. 22. Right? So that angle would have been 22 degrees. Right? That angle at 22 degrees. So 22 the right there, so. You see? Alright, let me just get rid of these. So you have 22 degrees or so. Alright. Now, of course, the reason is as we just see. ECG is since AEG is the angle between the tangent and the diameter at the point of tangency, AEG must be 90 degrees, and since AEC is 68, then CEG must be 90 minus 68, and that gives you 22 degrees. Alright? That's when it says CGF. CGF. Write that down. CGF equal. I want to see what CGF be. CGF. Oh, the angle up here, so you know. This angle I want CGF. Alright. So, how you can figure out CGF? What do you think CGF would have been? Alright. In a case like this now, you find any other angle where you can find, right? You think about which other angle you can find. So if you get stuck, you're going to say, alright, maybe an angle where you find, can help you later on. Now, with CGF, if you find this angle, then you know that CGF and this angle add to 180 based on the circle theorem, right? Like you have a circle, if at the circumference, if at the diameter this angle would have been 90 and this angle would have been 90. And even if you shift and make this the chord, this angle and this angle still add up. 90 plus 90 are 180, this plus this are 182. Right? We'll discuss that separately in a different video. Now, finding this angle would help you to find CGF. Now, can you find this angle? We're going to see. You can't find this angle, Where do you think this angle be? 180 minus 106. Right? 180. Let me write that properly. Because CD is a straight line. Angle in a straight line, 180. All of this will be the 180. Right? So if you drop 106 from the 180, you're going to get this. So 180 minus 106, what you say now? 470. It's a 74 now. That angle is 74. Now you see one triangle here, so see this and the triangle. And you have two angles feet already. You have the 68 and the 74, so you can find the next one, right? So the thing is, the 68 plus the 74 plus the CDF, this angle qualifying as so. CEF equal 180, right? So therefore, if we add the 68 and the 74, we get 142. 180 minus that, you have 38. So that's 38 degrees. So this angle at 38 degrees, right? All of that angle at 38. Now, 38 plus what up here, so add to 180. So 180 minus 38, you know what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 42. Oh, no man, it wouldn't be 42. 9 and 9, 90 and 90, 180. 142. So, this is 142 degrees, right? So you have 142 degrees up there, sir. Alright. So at 142, because what happened? The angle CFE has 180 minus 106, which is 74. The angle CEF would that be 180 minus 68 minus 74? Would that be 38? And then the angle lying on a chord in alternate segment at the circumference, they add up to 180. So 180 minus the 38 would have given you the 142. So that's a 142 degrees. CGF. 142 degrees, right? This is what else them say. Oh, after that you have part B. Part B. Let me see what they say in part B. From a harbor H there, so the bearing of two ships Q and R are 069 degrees. So you know, say you're writing a 3 digits when it comes to bearings, right? And 151 degrees respectively. Q is 175 kilometers from H, and R is 242 kilometers from H. Complete the diagram and show the information given. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just copy. Oh, now the work so you know. Let me just copy and paste it over here, so let me erase the board. Let me select these two, these two pieces of information. I want to keep them. Erase the board, put those back. Make copy. And paste it over here, so. Alright. Remember one time I walked through a market. A young man. I use, well, it's street side vending. Yeah, a young man with I didn't call it again, loudspeaker on his mouth. I sell shoes. And I showed over here, so. Over here, so. Try to make a sale. Alright, them say copy and complete the diagram. Alright, so them say the bearings of the two ships, Q and R. Alright, what more you do is draw the diagram on paper and copy and complete the information for me. So pause the video and do that. Alright, you do that already. So from H, the bearings of two ships are Q and R are 069 and 151 respectively. So the bearing of R from H and 151. So that means you measure from north in a clockwise direction and you want the bearing. So the bearing from right round would that be 151 degrees. Alright? That's how the bearing there, so. And then them say Q are 175 kilometers from H. So you write down the 175 kilometers, so. Copy the diagram, show the information given, alright? And them say calculate QR, the distance between the two ships to the nearest kilometer. Calculate QR. So you want QR. Alright. The thing is, you know. So yes or no? What you can do, find this angle and then use the cosine rule. But what we're going to do is repeat or redraw the diagram. Alright, so you have Q, you have H, you have R, you have 242 kilometers, you have 175 kilometers. You want this. What is angle? What do you think it is? You have 151 minus 69. You borrow 1 from 5, you have 4, 9, 10, 11, that's a 2. Or 1 from 1, you have 0, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that's a 8. So at 82 degrees, that angle at 82 degrees. Remember, if you show all working, you must show all working and write enough when you come to the exam, right? Now, we can use the cosine rule. We know the sine rule won't work. Once you have two lines and an angle between them, and the cosine rule they have to use. And remember, the sine equal opposite over hypotenuse and them things, they won't work because it's not a right angle triangle. Now, with the which page with the 27? If we look back on the formula sheet, when you come to the formula sheet and the cosine rule, what you're going to do? Look on this. You see, what them say, so these are the angle B, and they say, oh, these are the angle A, and our angle B we're going to use A. And what they say, you're going to use C and B and the angle between them, this angle. So A squared, that's this line, equal B squared plus C squared minus 2BC. These two sides, cos A, the angle between them, you see. So at the same principle, you're going to apply to the diagram. I did page 27 with it again now. Try to find back the page. Alright, good. Right, that's how we did that. Let me just erase back them things that I did right. Alright. So what you're going to say for the cosine rule? If you use this as small h, 8 squared equal, this is side square, 175 squared plus, this is side square, or let me do it in the next way. This is a small h, this is a small q, this is a small r. What the cosine rule does say? 8 squared equal r squared. Let me use Q in the alphabetical order. Let me know P, Q, R. Q come before R. Q squared, and this as Q, plus R squared minus 2QR cos at the angle 82. So here that's now is A squared equal, let me make it thicker. A squared equal 242 squared plus 175 squared minus 2 times 242 times 175 times cos 82. So 8 squared equal. Alright, I'm going to use the calculator and deal with this. So now, equal 242 squared plus 175 squared equal 89,189. So we have 89,189 minus. So now we have 2 times 242 times 175 equal 84,700 times cos 82. Cosine of 82. We put in an advanced mode. We find the cosine and it in a degree mode. So cos 82 equal 0.139. Just for test, make sure everything alright. Cos 60 half, yeah, me know say cos 60 a half. So it's in the right mode. 0.139, so a cos 82. Oh no. Cos 82 equal 0.139. So times 0.139. So 8 squared equal 89. 189 minus 1 now. I put it back in a basic mode. So 84,700 times 0.139 equal 11,787. 11,787.96. 11,787.96. So 8 squared equal what? Back to the calculator. It's going to be 89, 189 minus that equal 77401. 77401. 77401. You see that? That's a 8 squared, you know. But we find h now. H going to be the square root of 77401. And what is the square root of that now? The square root of that equal 278. So at 278 kilometers. So if you calculate QR, the distance between the two ships to the nearest kilometers. Alright? So that is why I have 3 marks for that. Alright, what them say? Yeah, let's say next. Calculate how far due south of the ship R. Calculate how far due south is ship R from the harbor H. Copy this apart here. Paste. Okay, so you come. So calculate how far due south is the ship R from the harbor H. Okay. Alright. How far due south? That means it would be, if you measure on a straight line, come down. How far that straight line would have stretched. So make we go straight across there, so. If you come so, and then down so. How far due south would that be right at the intersection there, so. Right? And it would have be a 90-degree angle right there, so. And they say how far due south is ship R from the harbor H. Alright. So we can see what I'm going now. You can see this is going to be 90 degrees, right? It's a 242. We want this angle, you say, you know. We want this angle. Now the thing is, you have from here so to here, so 151. So the other side would have be what? 180 minus 151. So 180 minus 151 would be Borrow 1 from 8, you get 7. From 9, 5, 6, 7. This are 29 degrees, 29 degrees. Right? So since it's a right angle triangle, the right angle triangle I talk about is this. It's a right angle triangle. See the right angle triangle. With right angle the right as well, right? So since it's a right angle triangle, you can use a ratio, the trig ratios now. So you have the angle 29, you want the adjacent, and you have the hypotenuse, so you use cos. Cos 29 equal adjacent, call this, I don't know, PQRS, call this S. Since we don't use S yet. It kind of look like 5. It's T, call it T then. My S kind of look like 5, call it T. Equal HT cos 29 is adjacent over hypotenuse over 242. So HT would have been 242 times cos 29. You see that? So HT would have been what? Back to the calculator. Put it back in advanced mode. So now, cosine of 29 equal 0.87 something. 242 times the 0.87 something equal 211.65. Then set to the nearest kilometer, so call it 211.66 kilometers then. 211.66 kilometers. You see that? Alright, so that is the end of question 9. Now we have question 10 next.